Karen's in jail. Luke's working for Mr. Charles, and Matt Murdock is back in the courtroom. I'm Jeff Johnson.
And I'm Garrett Gibson.
And for the A Film By podcast, this is Previously On. All right, guys, we have got one more episode to go. We're talking today about episode 7. First off, before we get into it, I love when they do the Easter eggs. Can we take a look at this photo? That clearly is that's the new Avengers Tower.
Oh yeah!
Finally, I was wondering, like, are they is Daredevil are we gonna see it in the skyline? Are we gonna see it in the background somewhere? But that's the one they I think we started seeing like the construction of it in Thunderbolts.
Yes.
And now we got it. So kind of a fun little thing there. Once again, joining us, our very own Kingpin, Benny Mack. Welcome back, sir.
Hi.
Yeah. So, hello, Ben. Good morning to you.
Morning.
So, Karen has been locked up. We get this whole montage of being processed. Just gonna do some time. Fisk coming to visit her. How about that one?
Oh yeah, that's kind of fun and exciting. Just to show that he's at his point that we talked about originally, where if his wife died, he's going to be unhinged. He's not going to be the same Kingpin we've ever seen before because she's always been his moral compass. So I think this is the second time we get to see it because the first time, of course, I'm just giving the doctor the bear hug. But yeah.
Ben, why does Karen do it? For love? Ha!
Yeah, that's one of the most emotion that you actually just kind of get out of him, like that laugh.
Yet I believe in order. And you are a criminal. Worse, you're the sidekick of a deranged vigilante. You, broken and deluded, you abet his crimes. For what? Love.
Karen's getting a little unhinged herself. Like it's almost like she's taking comfort in painful situations or fearful situations, and she's like, I've never seen you scared. I like it. I get it. We're getting a new Kingpin, but he's obviously still got some control left because he could have snapped her neck like a number 2 pencil, and he didn't. So I think he knows she's still got enough clout, and he wants to make an example of her, kind of like what he did with the swordsman.
Yeah,
thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thought that was pretty cool.
Publicly, yeah.
So I guess we're gonna get just a couple little cameos here and there. Jessica Jones, she's gonna pop up here and there. Like, I honestly, if I woke up and saw Kristen Ritter sitting there waiting for me, I'd be pretty happy. Mr. Charles, not so happy.
No,
but it drops a nice little bombshell on us. Luke Cage is I guess, is he working for Val? Do you think, or is he doing something else, Garrett?
So this is something exciting that I think I've kind of put together. And, of course, he's out there doing something for Mr. Charles, but he's with a team. And I'm going to go ahead and say that's why we see Iron Fist and photo on the set photos for season 3.
Yeah.
But I will also say that I'm betting this is Heroes for Hire. It's nothing else. It's Heroes for Hire Mr. Charles has put together, and they're kind of sending them in to do some dirty work.
I think you're absolutely right. This is definitely like a Heroes for Hire situation where they're just being almost like superhero mercs being sent in, I don't know where they're at, because he does elaborate. He's overseas doing the Lord's work. So I don't know where they're at. Maybe Madripoor or something like that. kind of cool. I'm liking it. Our boy Daniel, this is a tough episode because I don't know if you guys are low key writing for season 3 or if you're if you know someone on the inside, because you guys have dropped some thoughts that are like, well, that happened. That just happened.
I did tell you last episode.
Gary, last episode,
this was going to happen.
Last episode, you didn't speculate. You clearly said, yeah, he's going to die in the next episode. And I was like, well, I don't know about that, but yeah. I like that I like the way he went out. Let's talk a couple minutes about Daniel. I do appreciate, first off, that opening shot with him and BB.
Yes.
There's definitely some James Gandolfini there. Like he's,
oh, yeah.
I was getting some real Sopranos vibe when he's like, kind of talking down, talking down her and telling her how it's going to be. Buck is coming for us. I can't stop him. And you should be scared. And BB, she just, God damn it, she just doesn't get it.
Nope.
Does not get it. And Ben does Daniel make the right call though? Like, yeah, couldn't he have just ran with BB? Couldn't they have taken off? Or does he have to sacrifice himself to buy her time?
I definitely think he needed to sacrifice himself because Buck was right there when they pulled up to the building. And if you remember, he was going to feed her to Buck. Like, he was actually going to do it. And then he had that moment of judgment, like right there, right before they went in the building.
Oh, yeah. He's dragging her inside,
Yeah, he's basically just paying for it. He's just like, you know what? I messed up. I'm just going to deal with the consequences of my actions. And he knows that everything's going on is wrong. And he gave BB the phone. And so she's going to report what's going on. He told her about the body that they buried. So she knows about that.
As soon as he told her about that, I was like, okay, he's not coming back. He's done.
Toast. Which sucks, man. We all liked him, man. That was our boy.
Yeah, we love Daniel. I think like Daniel probably thinks he's walking in there. Him and Buck have built this like big brother, little brother relationship. They get along. There's that. Wasn't it earlier in the season? Someone. I know Buck's. I think Buck's having a conversation with Heather, and she mentions Daniel. And he's like, he's growing on me. He's, and clearly Buck did not want to do what he had to do.
No. And apparently, not everybody knew that this was coming on set because there's 2 versions of this scene from what I'm hearing. One where Buck does it and one where Buck just leaves Daniel laying on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you would hope that Michael Gandolfini gets the call. He's like, yeah, you're not coming back.
So he knew it was coming, but the girl that played BB, she was doing an interview on the Brandon Davis podcast and was talking about like, like my scenes with him just stopped. And I was kind of like, what's going on? And they're like, yeah, we went with the other one.
It's a shame.
Oh no, it is because I love Daniel's character so much in this series.
The one thing that makes me sad for the Daniel character is the people in his life, because we know Buck is a fixer.
Yes.
Like obviously that dumbass doctor, that surgeon, that Fisk crushed. He just left him like a pile of dirty laundry, and then we see Buck like walk right into the door, and because we know Buck's going to make him disappear.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, like, I'm curious, like, how we go with like the next episode or even season 3. Is Daniel just going to disappear, or is he found murdered, and this is like are they going to pin it on a vigilante like Frank Castle or something like that?
That's a good
because
thought.
I'm thinking closure, like because BB will know, like, I know Daniel's out there somewhere, but his poor mom, who's just clueless, like, does she get closure?
Like, he just left town. Like, no, he didn't.
Yeah, we don't know where he's at. Yeah. So Karen's on trial. We got this. I don't know if it's a tribunal because it's not. We're not military. It's not a military court, but we got this row of judges. Fisk's initiative or whatever. Matt Murdock. Walking back into the courtroom. I kind of feel like it's okay. It's a big moment for the episode, but it's also kind of like okay, moving on. Like, we've been looking for him. He's he can. You tell me he can get out the back door of the courthouse and everything's cool. Like there's not no one's like asking like, where have you been? What are you doing? How?
Yeah. The fact that he walks right in, goes through metal detectors and everything. They're not like, hey, it's Matt Murdock. We've been looking for. Nah,
I'm like,
just right in the courtroom.
I mean, the mayor said, let's bring this guy home. Let's find this guy. And now where you been, man? Yeah.
Strolls right in.
Strolls right in. Yeah, I don't know. I felt that was handled a little. We moved a little fast on that, but it's a courtroom scene. I guess this season it's like, okay, we got like 4 minutes to do a courtroom scene. Let's knock one out and be done with it, because we're already out. We're in the parking garage, where now the AVTF is just doing drive-by shootings. Ben,
Yes.
Are we surprised? I mean, they
I'm
can
not
literally do
surprised,
anything they want at this point. They've got the full go to just be menaces. So
well, this was straight out though. They're firing on New York's finest though. So now we've got New York Police Department versus AVTF. So we gotta. It's coming to a head. It's got this guy. We got to see the end of this task force. Is what I'm saying. I would think
you really do. I like how Fisk goes ahead and sets up the hit on Cherry and Daredevil, and also the governor at the same time to kind of just shore up every loose end possible, so he doesn't end up losing his seat, of course, as mayor, and kind of keeps the city from spiraling out of control. Yeah. So I like that.
Lily Taylor's not going anywhere. The governor is safe because of one good deed, Ben.
Yep. Mr. Wilson Bethel, Bullseye himself. What a great scene, right?
Yeah. Well, and it's an interesting setup because he wakes up and Daredevil's uncuffed him, and I'm like, wait, you're letting him walk? And I get it. Karen's in jail. He's got to go Daredevil all over the city. He can't just leave this guy chained to a bed, a cot, and hope someone comes by and feeds him or whatever. But I love that the one good deed storyline kind of wrapped up, because he's like, if you really care, if you really, you can do one thing.
I think that's the last time we see him for a minute too, because you just see him in the front yard as the police are pulling up, and he's got that big bullseye smile, just cheesing so big, just walking off, kind of into the sunset, almost into his next story, which. Hopefully leads into something awesome.
Well, Garrett, who's in the writing room, has assured me that he's gonna join the Thunderbolts, the new Avengers. So I know we'll see him again.
He will be in the next project, and by the end of that film, he joins the team. I don't care. It's going to happen. He's too likable of a character. And what I want to see next is him, Bucky Barnes, Chris Evans, and old Sam Wilson out there. I want to see 4 people that have essentially played Captain America or have auditioned for the role on screen at the same time. I would fucking love that. Yeah,
that'd be wow. Well, we've got our season finale that's dropping tomorrow night, Tuesday at 9:00 on Disney Plus. We kind of got a theme where someone's always going to show up to help Daredevil out. And we're always kind of expecting Frank Castle to walk back in the door. But we've got Jessica Jones out there, Bullseye. Ben, you said he kind of walks off in the sunset. Maybe we'll see him, maybe we won't. So a couple of different things could happen here. It would make sense if Bullseye saves Matt, and then they keep this whole frenemy, I owe you, no, you owe me kind of a thing going. Or
yeah, that'd be cool.
It would make sense if Jessica and maybe another Defender shows up, and segues into season 3. Or it definitely makes sense for Frank Castle to show up, because we know later this month we've got the Punisher one-shot, One Last Kill. And I feel like that Marvel one-shot is going to segue. It's going to bridge the gap between Daredevil season 2 and Spider-Man Brand New Day. So my question, guys, if we can only have one, what's the right answer here? Is it Frank Castle? Is it Bullseye? Or is it the Defenders? Who would you like to see coming back in the finale? Obviously,
I would love to see all of them come back. I don't think we see any of them other than Jessica Jones, the rebirth of White Tiger, and then maybe even the Swordsman showing back up last second. Like, I feel like they're just going to go with a core built team across this season. And as much as I'd love to see the Punisher, because I love John Bernthal, I just don't think he actually shows up. It's unfortunate, but yeah, I don't think he does.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Garrett on that. Like, I don't think, I think they're done with the cameos for now. I think they're just going to keep it with who's in there, like including Jessica Jones. I think Jessica Jones will be in there, but I don't think we're going to see Luke Cage or Iron Fist or
all right. Well, or wishful thinking.
And I think the wrap up of this season, they find out Matt Murdock is Daredevil. He goes to prison. Wilson Fisk is no longer mayor. He's on the run because of the heinous things he's
in
done.
Hiding. Yeah.
Which is why season 3 probably picks up with Matt in prison, Wilson Fisk looking exactly like Santa Claus. Like, there's just going to be a lot of open-ended questions unanswered until that season 3 episode 1.
Well, you guys definitely have your finger on the pulse with Daredevil Born Again. So I have to think like you're right. You're going to be right about this. I don't know how I feel. I mean, I get it. You can't have everything. You can't have the Punisher. You can't have the Defenders. I'd love that, and I know we'll get more of them in due time. But I don't know how I feel if it, if the Swordsman and like a new White Tiger are what we're gonna get. I just feel like I'm ordering off of Temu, and I don't know how I feel about that. And so it better be a damn good finale with Daredevil going head to head with Fisk. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out tomorrow night. Speaking of people coming back, again, Ben called it. Let's talk about Karen versus Heather. And this, Heather comes in to do the whole, testing, and Karen's not having any of her stuff, any of her bullshit.
Yeah.
Heather will, in fact, be Lady Muse. Here's there it is right there, the on-set photo. She's in character. So Ben, you called that one.
Yep, I'm in the writer's room with Garrett.
You must be. I know Lady Muse is in the comics, but I mean, she's basically just she's not super. She's not a super. She has no paramilitary training. She's just a regular person that's putting on a mask and killing people, right? Like, she's basically a serial killer.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
All right. We'll see how that shakes out. I don't see Daredevil. I mean, if it's Elektra, that's one thing, because she's got the physicality to fight Daredevil, but I don't see Matt under the guise of Daredevil, kicking Lady Muse's ass. It just doesn't seem like that they'd ever do that. So
yeah. And speaking of, I did see something this morning. I thought I'd add this in. That the woman, the actress that played Elektra Nachios, like, she's actually training again. Check this out. That's Elodie Young right there off of her Instagram. She didn't say anything about Daredevil. She didn't say anything about season 3, but you can't just drop a post like this and not having everyone go, oh, Elektra's back, because everyone's coming back for season 3. So I think we're definitely going to see her. And what the last time we saw her was the finale of the Netflix run, right? Or no, it was the Defenders, wasn't it? Where the building kind of caved in on her and Matt. Yeah, that was the Defenders, wasn't it? Yes, you're right.
The Defenders.
Good call.
So clearly, obviously Matt got out of there. And if they're embracing in a kiss as the whole thing crumbles around them, I would have to imagine that she's out there too somewhere. So
she's the Black Sky. You can't kill her.
You can't kill her. Well, guys, I'm excited for the finale tomorrow. Looking forward to it, and I know we'll be back to discuss it next week. So till then. Let us know your thoughts. Who do you want to see come back in this finale tomorrow night? Are you for the Punisher? Are you for the Defenders? Are you for White Tiger and the Swordsman like these guys are.
Lady Muse.
Lady Muse. Well, yeah, we know. Well, I'm saying the finale. Oh, wait, Ben, do you think we could have Lady Muse in the finale tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
There it is. All right. You tell us. Drop us a comment. Let us know what your thoughts are. How this is all going to shake out. And by the way, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything else. We got other shows that we like to talk about here on Previously On. And just remember, when the show ends, the conversation begins.
Bye.
There it is.